I got a new tattoo. It looks kind of gross right now because it's healing, but it's a moth to go with my dragonfly, and I've named him Marty. Marty the moth. Yeah, that's my life update. Hi everybody, my name is Allie. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my bedroom because it is another dark, dreary, rainy New York day and this is the best I can do for lighting. So it is February. Look at my Valentine's nails. I did them last night. They did little hearts on my nails. It's February, it's love month. I thought that for most of February I would do like romance centered book recommendations. I feel like I've been doing a lot of fantasy. February, romance centered. So this week I am giving you some of my favorite small town romance recommendations. I love a small town romance, so these are some of my favorites. Let's hop right into it. The first book is one of my all-time favorites. It's a 5-star for me. It's All Roads Lead Here by Mariana Zapata. I have not read Mariana Zapata in a while. I think especially when I first started this channel, I was reading her nonstop. She is the queen of a slow burn romance. So obviously it is a small town slow burn. So our main character is newly divorced or going through a divorce. I can't remember, I read it a while ago. But she is trying to get out of her town and get away from things. Her mother died when she was younger in this area that she moves to, and she's also trying to kind of go to this town to get maybe some more closure with her mom, yada yada. She sees this above garage like apartment that's available for rent in this town that she wants to go stay in, so she rents this little apartment, gets there, moves in, whatever. Middle of the night, some guy walks in and is like, bro, why are you here? And she's like, whoa, why are you here? Needless to say, this is also like a single dad thing. The son rented out this apartment without telling the dad, so the dad didn't know she was there. So she's like, my bad, I will leave. And he's like, no, whatever, it's fine, just like don't be a weird serial killer. And she's like, sick, bet. Sounds like a plan. Very Grumpy Sunshine, single dad, small town, slow burn. I love it. Sometimes like a single dad thing will annoy me because sometimes I don't like how the kid is written, but it's kind of like a preteen, so I like the way that the kid is written in this book, and their relationship is so cute. This is one of my all-time favorite Mariana Zapatas. If you're going to read anything by her, read this one. It's incredible. It makes me feel all the things, and I cannot recommend it enough. So, All Roads Lead Here by Mariana Zapata. So then next is a series that I just started reading, and that is the Eden series. This is the first book, Indigo Ridge. There's 5.5-ish books to this. I've read the novella and the first one. So this is I believe a companion novel series, so it follows a bunch of different people, but it follows through this family that is kind of like founded this town. So it's small town vibes with the whole family that is like ranching and everything that owns the town, has built it for years or whatever. Very small town in that aspect. This first one specifically is between our main female character, who's become the new chief of police of this town and has a thing for one of the founding sons. So yeah, this one, light trigger warning, I guess, if you want to look it up. Nothing super graphic or weird, but definitely put that out there. I haven't read the rest of the series, so I guess I can't fully recommend you the entire series because I haven't read it yet, but I'm hopeful that I'm going to like it. So yeah, if you want a new like small town-esque series to start, or you can basically read along with me because I'm also reading it, check out the Eden series, Indigo Ridge, all that jazz. Yeah. So then next is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This is my favorite Emily Henry so far. So our main character, Libby, she works in a publishing company, I believe, and she is just like very engrossed in her work and whatever. Her sister finally like convinces her to take some time off, so she goes and takes a vacation in this, again, small town, where it ends up her like rival in the publishing industry, whatever, he lives there. So small town, they're both there on vacation. One of them permanently lives there, and it's them falling in love. It's got kind of the workplace enemies to lovers vibes, whereas something like the Edens is like a friends to lovers-esque. This is more of an enemies to lovers, workplace enemies to lovers. Got a little bit of like the hating game vibes to it, but in a small town. I believe I 4-starred this book. I tabbed it. I loved it. If you have not read this book yet, I definitely recommend it. It's very popular for a reason, in my opinion. So then back to like a series-esque, I recommend a duology, The Bellinger Sisters. I feel like I recommend these books all the time, and for a reason. I love them. They are some of my favorite books. So the first one specifically follows Piper. She is like an LA party girl. Her parents are super rich people. She gets in trouble in like the media and whatever, and her stepdad sends her to this small fishing town to basically get her out of the spotlight and let her lay low till things calm down. But he also wants her to like go get a job and like make her own money and do something for herself, try and find a reason for her life outside of partying. This again is a grumpy sunshine. She meets Brendan, who is the captain of one of the fishing ships, and he initially hates her, thinks that she's just like this blonde bimbo party girl that can't do anything for herself, and she thinks that he's grumpy but hot but grumpy, which she is, and she's right. This has your spice. If you're looking for your small town with your spice, this has your spice for sure. And so does the second one. This one also has the spice. Companion novel, it follows both the sisters. The second one follows Hannah and Fox. They meet in the first books. They are more of a friends lovers. Fox has kind of the playboy reputation around town, so Hannah doesn't really trust herself to feel things for him and want to be in a relationship because she doesn't know if Fox is capable or wants to be in a relationship. Fox really likes her, but kind of has a hold on his like player reputation and like in a bad way. And so he thinks that Hannah will never love him because of the way he's acted in the past. So they kind of step on eggshells around each other, and they both like each other but don't want to ruin friendships, yada yada. They both have the spice. Here are your spice recommendations for small town romance. And then finally, Things We Never Got Over. I started this book. This one I feel like has a really unique plotline. Again, small town. Like a single parent, but more of like single guardian, because our main character is a twin. Her twin is not on a good path in her life. She has a lot of issues with drug addiction and whatever, and she has a preteen daughter that she kind of just abandons. Sister kind of just runs off and leaves her daughter. So our main character has to take in this teen daughter and help raise her and find her sister and help try and get her sister set on the right path, where she kind of meets this group of people that has also been helping take care of this teen. It's a little bit again of a grumpy sunshine thing. She falls in love with the neighbor who like has weird vibes sometimes. Like, he's not my favorite book boyfriend, but like I liked him towards the end. But at first I was like, yeah, you're weird. But I definitely recommend it, especially if you like kind of the single parent aspect of it. But yeah, these are some of my recommendations for small town romance. Again, I want to try and focus this month on more romance recommendations. So if you have any like specific romance tropes you want to see my recommendations for, feel free to leave them in the comments. I have a couple in mind already that I'm probably gonna do. But yeah, have a good love month. I love you, so I will spend my love month with you virtually because I love you very much. Here are my recommendations. Go read them. Down below is my social media if you want to follow me anywhere. And there's also my PangoBooks if you want to buy any of these books or other books secondhand. It's a cheaper way of filling up your TBR. And down below is my Amazon wishlist if you want to send me any books that are on there. Again, have a good month. Love month. I love you, and I will see you. I love you, and I will see you somewhere else on the internet.